Tree does just that. We're underway in Oshawa. Mike Luck, Adam Dunphy, Andrew Osmond, our Rogers TV crew in Durham. Green Tree gets his first touch, gets the center, ahead for Shane Wright, gets it right back from Wright. Green Tree get the first shot of the game. To the left of Carter Bickle. Big Dylan Rubrick in to take it. He'll win that draw. Luca D'Amato in the corner trying to poke that ahead if Shane Wright does. And roll-offs will send this high out to center. Back deep in his own zone. Controlling it, Cristoforo. And Windsor will skate it ahead. DeAngelis gets as far as center. The Spitfires were changed. Petru with Buckley, Tyler Graham. Inserted into the lineup after injury. Here's Harrison busting in. He's got Maggio looking across for Harrison. Took it on the backhand center.
Good stop and cover by Carter Bickle.
Now, part of that chemistry, I think, Adam, is just two players who know exactly where to go. Nose for the net for both of them. As Holmes goes back, the Dallas draft pick ahead. That goes off of right. Maggio knocked down and his way in. D'Amato has some time and he'll lift it high and out across the blue line. Holmes waits for it in the neutral zone. And he has to go back for it, trying to quick up to Morelli. See if they can catch Windsor on a change. He'll lift it high and wide of the net. McIntyre in on the forecheck. Windsor will come up with it. Green Tree bottled up along the boards. Serpa will keep it in at the point only momentarily. Now Green Tree busts ahead. Cristoforo in front. Save made by Bickle. He looked behind. Christopoulos did a good job of going wide on that zone entry, just creating that 2-on-1. Millette going right down Main Street. Well, Millette goes forward with the draw, finds Green Tree, trying to drag it through. Millette, another chance. That one was Christopoulos. And saved by Bickle. Another opportunity, side of the goal, Green Tree. And at the side of the net, now Oshawa will settle it down. Morelli looks for the long, quick up. He's got McIntyre ahead of everybody, so negates the icing. Serpa had a man in front of the net, and Erdl didn't see him. Now Serpa turns it deep. McIntyre to the point to Stewart. Hill's quick shot. Save made through the screen of Erdl. D'Amato, he pinches in. Back to Serpa at the point. Walks in, wrist shot. That one blocked. And Christopoulos felt that. In the zone, so all in great shape. And that means the Oshawa Generals have a 1-0 lead on the strength of an even strength goal. McIntyre played it back for Morneau. Now Cristoforo will start it ahead. Erdl turns that over at the blue line, right back to Serpa, looking for Erdl in front. That one off the pad is Costanzo. McIntyre took a big hit. He ran into the shoulder of Spellacy. The Generals have it in the zone. Venkowski long shot. That one went off of McIntyre and wide. Now Morneau stripped to the puck by McIntyre. And McIntyre taken down. He looks for a call, not going to get it. Venkowski had broken his stick, so he's gone back to the bench for a new one. Get back into the play. As turning with it is Spellacy. In the corner, Morneau. At the point, DeAngelis takes a look. First minute gone by in the power play. Good job by the Generals. By the way, the goal the Generals generated, just their third shot of the game. They remain at 3. It's 8-3 in shots for Windsor. With more coming is Millette trying to bust through the middle. Into the corner. Millette works it to the near side. Renwick being watched by Rubrick at the point. Got it across. Rink wide pass. Cristoforo sort of shot it wide. Now Renwick at the point. Morneau down towards the goal. Went right through the slot area. Cristoforo on the near side. Fire it feeds Renwick. Morneau back to Renwick. One-timer. Whistled that one wide. Just missed the far post. Here's Renwick again. He'll take another shot. Bickle the save. And Morneau falls, trying to poke that puck ahead. He does. Spellacy trying to get to it. Gets a hit on Danford. Generals going to keep this puck in the zone. They do. A chance in front. Tyler Graham. Can he find it? No. Denizio had it. Now Morneau sends it out to center. And Danford will bring it right back in. And Danford will slide it around the zone. Matt Buckley will get it first in the near corner. Graham and Buckley digging for it for Oshawa. Graham will come up with it. Finds Petru. His shot, second chance. And a save made by Costanzo. Petru looked like he had a great opportunity on the first one and just fanned on it, but they got it right back. Now Rubrick on the forecheck, able to keep this puck alive. Denizio will play it around his own zone. Cristoforo. Castle can't get it out. Benkowski will slide that for Rubrick. Trying to center that puck. It came to roll-offs at the side of the goal, and he couldn't tuck it in. Here's Benkowski. Trying to slide to the middle. Can't. Roll-offs right back on it, though, for Oshawa. And finally, Windsor will lift this high out. Can't believe that didn't hit a Raptor or the... But instead, he draws the penalty. And so 4-on-4. Renwick will start out with it. So DeAngelis gives to Millette. Far side, here's Colton Smith. Gets to his own dump in the corner. Stewart, it's the battle against Smith, who came away with the puck. Smith trying to center that. Wouldn't find it. Now Stewart finally does. Smith to the point. Here's Christopoulos with room to move in. His shot, that went just wide off of a skate. D'Amato's got it. He's got a break to Seneca. If he can get it to him, he'll slide it ahead. And this will be, I thought it was going to be an icing call. They waved that back. And so now the Generals are on the power play as Serpa steps onto the ice. Costanzo, who won his last 6 straight starts and hadn't lost since November 26th, gives up 3 goals on 12 shots and is chased in the first period. Bickle will play this ad for Oshawa, doesn't get out. Christopoulos turns. Windsor would love to respond in this final minute. Long shot. Bickle's got it. He'll hang on. That puck dumped in right after it. Battling against Danford. Ritchie gets it ahead. Seneca trying to get it the rest of the way. Spins, didn't get the puck out initially, and now Ritchie will find Seneca in stride. DeAngelis back. Seneca drags around DeAngelis, but couldn't take the puck to the net. Back the other way, Maggio has Colton Smith going with him. Shot stopped by Bickle. Seneca turns with it. He's got Ritchie with him. Beckett Seneca. Can't go back for it. Icing waved off. Spellisy quickly on Raleigh. In front, they score! Spellisy was on that in a hurry. Fed the Oshawa. Could have taken all the time he wanted to. Didn't need. And he just one-timer and to the back of the net. So Windsor's on the board. Exactly what Mark Savard was looking for. Heroics from Bickle to keep this a 3-1 Generals lead. As the Spitfires have found their momentum in this second period. Jacob Holmes exchanges with Cristoforo, and Holmes, the Dallas 5th rounder, sends it ahead. This one got by Spellisy, but Windsor negates the icing. Falling on it is Morneau. He's pinned to the boards. Puck comes loose, though. McIntyre trying to slash that out. Went up high in the air. Windsor keeps it in. Here's Morneau back to the point. Holmes a shot. That one whistled wide. Cristoforo will jump from the near side. Back to the point of Spellisy. Spellisy, long shot through a crowd. It's loose at the side of the goal. Bickle will find. And Gagne wins it. The teacher beat the apprentice on that one. Gagne and Harrison worked on that a lot together. Sent in by Denizio. Harrison leaves for Christopoulos. His shot rising over top of the goal. Holmes for Cristoforo. Rink-wide dump. Stopped by Bickle. Generals a chance to get it out. Seneca's got it. Chips across just a little too far for Gagne. And Cristoforo will send that out to center. Ritchie finds it in his feet. Gives to Gagne. 2-on-1 with Seneca now. Gagne waits, drags, gets tripped up. Seneca trying to bang that in past Micheloni. Penalty coming. The Generals will head to the power play.
Second power play of the game coming up for the Oshawa Generals.
The first one was abbreviated, a minute 10, as they played some 4-on-4 before it. So this, the first full opportunity.
Gagne, the nice toe drag move, then falls, and Seneca just banging away.
Cristopoulos in front. Millette got a shot. That's blocked in front by Parfeniuk, and the Generals can't get this puck out. Buckley with some time, lifts it high, not out. Harrison kept it in. Now Petru will slash it out to center. Generals want to get a line change in. Can't get the puck deep. Millette will send it in behind the Oshawa goal. Parfeniuk falls. Graham on it. Here's Harrison. Windsor's got the Generals' fourth line stuck on the ice. And they're dog-tired. And Harrison will just play it in deep as Windsor changes in the offensive zone. Christopoulos, he'll throw it through the blue ice. This puck will come out to center. And the Generals will scramble two to the bench for a change. Spelosy, a shot. That one tipped in front by Morneau, just wide. Parfeniuk grabs his puck. He kicks it ahead, doesn't get it out. Cristoforo. Down low, Morneau. Trying to center it, couldn't. Cristoforo shot from a sharp angle. Goes right into the slot area. Now Butler's got it. Has Roloff's ahead. Stuart Roloff trying to drag by Holmes. Roloff's backhand. Stopped by Micheloni. Back the other way is Morneau. Morneau.
Richie is 17th, and now Roloff's his 17th.
Shot just wide of the goal by Gagne. Quickly, Richie on the rebound. Tried to lift that over top of the net back into the slot. It comes back out to center. Colton Smith. Shane Wright as Windsor's put their lines into a bit of a blender here, mixing things up on that top line. Smith out there with Maggio and Wright. Taking Brett Harrison's spot. Possible break here. Maggio up ahead. Maggio waits, fires, scores! Back for Denizio. Rolled off the end of his stick. He centered it. General's first one on it. Golfed down the ice by Morelli. Minute left in the power play. Minute 45 to go in the period. It's Cristoforo. The rookie Anthony Cristoforo drops it back for Millette. He'll send it in. Rubrick will be the first one on it, though, for Oshawa. He protects the puck with the body, gets it to Danford, and he'll send it out. Here's Cristoforo again. He'll backhand it in, chase after it himself. Morelli, first one on it. Greentree trying to lift the stick. Morelli just trying to hang on to it as long as possible. Danford in a race for it. Renwick will pinch and get the puck down low. Here's Morelli. Reverses to Danford. Up ahead, Rubrick will slide it all the way down the ice. And the Generals will kill off the penalty to Seneca. 3 straight kills for the Oshawa Generals. Make that 32 of the last 34. Here's a break. All alone, Serpa! Score! For the puck, that's where we stand. 7-3 Oshawa here in the third period. Mike Luck, Adam Dunphy, Andrew Osmond, our Rogers TV crew in Durham. Callum Ritchie busts in. The Generals are on a power play here to start this third period. 1:25 remaining in that. And a chance to perhaps seal it. Well, you never want to say that in junior hockey, but Windsor wants to kill this and see if they can battle back a bit. They certainly have the firepower to do it. Gagne gives to D'Amato. He's walking in, and he fired over top of the goal. Interesting that Joey Costanzo has found his way back into the Windsor net for this third period, pulled in the first. And so you don't often see that, a goaltender giving a period off, but if Windsor wants to come back, Costanzo is the one who's getting to get the chance to do it.
Thus far has the league's best power play.
Normally work at 25.2%, so they're already at that mark. Chance to go for more. Roloffs. Switches with D'Amato. Roloff's down for Ritchie. He was in his feet. Didn't get the one-timer he wanted. Gagne back to D'Amato at the point. Walks to the middle. Goes near side. Roloff's crossed the ice. Went through Rubrick. Ritchie's got it on the far side. Callum Ritchie. Pass for Gagne. Just misfired. Here's D'Amato at the point. Generals moving this around well. Ritchie in front. High slot was Rubrick. Puck didn't make it there. Generals right back on it, though, in control. D'Amato. His long shot tipped in on goal. Big save the net. Maggio shot. Rebound came out. Kicked out by Bickle. Butler back the other way. 3-on-2. Butler to Seneca. Morelli was joining. Seneca will just play it deep. Here's Morelli. Saucers to Seneca. Seneca wanted to pass that off. He had a chance to fire it. Penalty over. And Greentree's back on, chasing down Morelli. Danford. Cut off at center ice by Cristoforo. He gets around one. Has right in the slot. That goes off a leg. Into the slot. What a save. Bickle again. Two. He got both of them. Now Windsor. Long shot. Kicked aside by Bickle. Butler's stick explodes on him, and he's got it in behind the goal. He's going to try and just pin this as long as he can, at least until a mate can get it. He's doing a pretty good job of it. Parfeniuk trying to dig it out, as is Stewart. Butler's got his skate right on it. Now it's loose. Colton Smith has to deal with the broken stick. Now he centers it out front. That one gets through Cristoforo, and Butler will get to the bench and get a new piece of lumber. Aiden Castle drops for Colton. Renwick being chased by Gagne. Almost gave that away. Greentree has got it across the line. Liam Greentree taken heavily into the end boards. Parfeniuk will come up with it ahead for Buckley. 10 seconds left in the power play, and Buckley will smartly just send it down the ice. Got around the goaltender, so Buckley will chase after it himself. Renwick at center. Seneca about to step back on. Millett's got it in the offensive zone, though. Danford behind the net. Had it slip off his stick. Morelli's got it. Now Danford. And he'll hit it high out to center. And Renwick forced back. Rubrick keeping an eye on him. Turns over the puck. Centers it. Score! Goal lead again.
A big goal, and it comes from a couple of big men. Good forecheck by Rubrick. He forces the turnover behind the net, and he feeds the backhand pass into the slot, and Cam Butler steps into it, and he gives
4 in the second period. Windsor. Morneau looks back to the point. Denizio, look out, had it slide off his stick. Here comes Callum Ritchie, has Buckley with him. Ritchie uses Buckley as the screen as he weaves through. Ritchie still with it now. Callum Ritchie trying to stick handle, maybe one too many. And back the other way comes Spelisi. Centered in front for Morneau. DeAngelis at the point. Walking in. Shot hit the goalpost. Rebound Spelisi. Side of the goal. At the point, D'Angelo. Colton Smith now. Down in the corner, centered in front, Cristoforo. Spelisi onto it. D'Amato pins him to the boards. Windsor digs it free. DeAngelis stripped to the puck by Ritchie. Can he get it out? No. D'Amato will have a chance. He'll slide it rink wide for Stewart. And Thomas Stewart will get short of center, but send it in on Cristoforo, who looked out. Serpa was quickly on him. Cristoforo skates away from him. Turn right back the other way. Serpa slides it for Ertl. Onside. Jordan Ertl bottled up. Get the puck back. Here's Serpa. Has a man in front. McIntyre across for Ertl. Puck was on the wrong side. And Ertl will smartly play it deep. Gets it right back in the slot. A shot, and he ripped it wide. Morelli will keep it in. Generals will want to just keep the puck down here. Less than 5 minutes to go in the third period. As Colton Smith brings his entry. Wolves lost earlier 2-1 to North Bay today. That means the Oshawa Generals, with the 2 points here, would be within 3 of Sudbury for the final playoff spot in the Eastern Conference. It'll also put them within 6 points of the Hamilton Bulldogs, who traded away at the deadline too. So it could be a tight finish. Generals trying to make the playoffs. At least get around in as Cristoforo plays this ahead. Goaltender back in for the Spits. DeAngelis back into his own zone to pick this up. Rough weekend between the pipes for the Windsor Spitfires. They walked away with the win in Barrie last night after giving up 7. They're going to take the loss in Oshawa, giving up 9. Only 8, though, credited to the goalies. Stanzo out to play it. Sent around the boards by Cristoforo. Greentree. Spelisi missed it, and minute 9 to kill off here. And Windsor is not starting their number 1 power play unit on his late advantage. Maggio is out there, though. He's working on 2 goals. Colton Smith banks it back. Cristoforo keeps it onside, plays to Renwick, walking in, shot, that one bottled up in the bodies. Cristoforo has it at the point. It's for Maggio. Great Millette. Back to the line, Renwick. Cristoforo, now they get it to Maggio. He'll shoot, that one blocked in front by Parfeniuk. 25 seconds left in the period. Cristoforo plays it back to Renwick at the point. Across for Maggio. One last shot at the hat trick for him as he walks in, stripped of the puck by Stewart, and then knocked down. Gets back up as Renwick gets it to Maggio. Maggio gets the shot away. They dig away. And with that, around the boards and out, the Oshawa Generals will knock off the top team in the West.